Yo everybody, it's Link. I have a lot to discuss, so I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z was announced yesterday, and today we got the first official trailer and a ton of screenshots. It has a terrible name though. Ugh. Quickly, right here at the start, you can see the box art. This isn't 100% confirmed by any means, since this is provisional at the bottom left, but there is a good chance this is it. It looks pretty cool to me. Nice and simple. As I talk, I'll just show all the screenshots we've seen so far. Some of them are really cool, others, eh. It's not a surprise to many of us that Battle of Z is very similar to Zenkai Battle Royale. Now, I've never played Zenkai Battle Royale, so I have absolutely no idea on how deep the mechanics are. The game looks like a lot of fun, and the concept is awesome, 8 people on the same battlefield at the same time, but I'm not going to pretend that I know more than I do. The game looks very similar to Tenkaichi and Raging Blast games, but I do not think it plays similar at all. On the official website for Battle of Z, it says that only one person is allowed to play offline at a time. So while the online mode will be awesome, you can't sit down with a friend and play against each other, which is disappointing, but by no means game-breaking. For those who don't know, Spike is not developing this game. Namco got a new developer, and from what I can tell, that developer is named Artdink. I'm just looking on Wikipedia right now, but it says they're developing Battle of Z. So, huge relief to many of us. Tenkaichi 3 is one of my all-time favorite games, as many of you probably know. But Spike has been making lackluster games for years on end, and they needed to get the fuck out of here. They're ruining the franchise with their shitty-ass Kinect games. Just looking at the screenshots, it's clear that the health and what I can assume are key bars for characters look like they would in a traditional fighter, such as Soul Calibur or something, not like they used to look in Raging Blast or Tenkaichi. It's clear that this game has huge stages. I'm talking gigantic areas that you could easily see just by looking at screenshots. And it makes sense considering how many players will be on the field at the same time. The graphics look awesome. Some people don't like the style. Personally, I think they're great. Some characters like Frieza, they look a little funky, but overall, I think it was a job well done. As for the trailer, here is a brief rundown of certain things I found interesting. Character-wise, you can see that the Ginyu Force and Frieza soldiers have made a return in the trailer. This game would need a large roster since, it would get boring seeing 5 Gokus on the same field at the same time over and over again. You need a big roster for games like this. Straight up. Gameplay-wise, Goldo, he used his Mind Freeze at one point in the trailer and froze Krillin, Vegeta, and somebody else we couldn't see. Probably Gohan, considering he was at Namek with them. Anyway, Goldo froze all 3 of them at once. Very powerful move from the still we got in the trailer. And it's kind of reminiscent of the Blast 1 attacks from Tenkaichi. Have they expanded on this in this game? Doubtfully, but time will tell. Another interesting thing I saw was Krillin running. He was dead on the ground, not flying or skidding, but actually running. Simple, but awesome. I mean, to me at least. Team attacks are obviously a big part in this game. I'm a little skeptical since they look like the shitty QuickTime events from Ultimate Tenkaichi, but I'm going to give this game the benefit of the doubt and say it just looks like that and does not play like that. Story mode wise, this game seems to have one that reminds me of Ultimate Tenkaichi, in a good way. Everything looks scripted. In the Vegeta fight, he'll transform into an Ozaru. Later on, when Vegeta deforms, Gohan will transform into a Grade F himself near the end of the battle. Though the actual fights will be much different when you play, since everybody is fighting at once. The overall story, though, it seems to get all the little details from the manga. And, they'll probably do the movies too. I also think it might be free roam type style for story mode. There are some scenes in the trailer where Goku or someone else is just flying around with no other enemies in sight. It didn't look at all like a battle. Or if it was, it would be the shittiest battle of all time. So I think there's a good chance that that was the story mode. I've been let down a lot over the years in terms of DBZ games, so I can't let my hype level rise over 9,000 quite yet, but I do have high hopes for this game. Cautiously. Those who have played and are good at, preferably, Zenkai Battle Royale, tell me what the game is like in the comments below. Since I'm genuinely curious, I'd love to check out good gameplay videos of it. I'm not seeing too much on YouTube. Typical. I'll be getting this game whether or not it's good, and I'll probably do a Let's Play of it, at 2 actually, since I've been thinking of doing one for a while. And I'll do lots of online battles and gameplay videos. Don't worry, I'll be getting a better microphone when I do. Sorry for the quality on this, it's a temp one. That's all folks, until next time, Link out. Peace.